You've probably seen the update from Fujifilm on the X E5, which has just been released, or rather announced. I have the old X E4 and I have loved this camera and used it for vlogging. I do like this when I use it for vlogging, and normally I shoot my videos on this camera, but right now I'm shooting on an old Canon camera. But the new model, what's in it and will I upgrade? Let's have a look. So welcome back to my channel. This time we will look at the X E5 and should I upgrade this camera, the X E4, to the X E5 that has just been released or announced. What's the new things in the camera? Well, the new model has got a higher resolution. That's not very important for me for the use I use this camera for. I use it for travel and I use it for vlogging, as I said in the beginning. And for that purpose I don't find it very necessary to have more megapixels. But well, it's there and it's okay, but I won't upgrade for that reason. The other thing that is much more important for me is that it has received the IBIS. So it has 7 stops, as far as I remember, of IBIS. So you can actually shoot in 7 stops lower, 7 stops slower on your shutter speed and still get sharp images. That's a good thing, I think. The other thing is that it has got a wheel up here where you can set the simulations that you're using, and I use simulations quite a lot. I often shoot in JPEG plus RAW, so I keep the RAW images if in case I don't think that the simulated image is correct, but or nice. And that's a good thing because I often change between the different simulations, though I use Acros for black and white very much, but it's good to be able to change it very easily. You don't have to go into the menus and you can still have the camera in front of your eye and change the simulation. That's nice. Another thing that is important for me is this camera only has one control wheel here in front. There's none on the back. But the X E5 has got a control wheel on the back as well, and that's the thing I like. If I shoot in manual mode, it's nice to have the aperture here in front and the shutter speed in the back. So that's at least 2 very important reasons that I think I'm going to change. And probably also the autofocus and other stuff like that has been improved a bit from this model. Not that it is bad, but when I do vlogging, I have to take some time, because if I do like this, it takes a while for the Fuji to set the focus. Much slower than the old Canon model here. And that's one of the things that I don't like about this, but I like the quality coming out of it. The images coming out of it are gorgeous, and they won't be less gorgeous on the new model, I'm quite sure. And of course the 40 megapixels, though I'm saying that it's not necessary. I think it's good anyway, because then I can crop more into it and maybe even use digital zoom on the shoot, so I can see what will my image actually look like when I have cropped it. That's some of the good things about this camera. Also, I shoot this camera very often with this model, this Origin lens here. That's an okay lens for the purpose I use it for. It's an XC lens, so it's not an XF lens, which is supposed to be a lesser quality, but I find this lens is quite good, but it's quite big. And I also have the 27mm, but that's a bit too long for my purpose when it's a crop sensor. So I like the new 20 23mm model, though it has only 2.8 in aperture, like the 27 also had. It's not like the X100 version 6, which has a 23mm f2.0. I would have liked that lens to have f2. It has f8, but it's a very small lens, very compact, so you actually get a package with the new model, the X E5, and that new lens that will in size resemble the X100 series, and I love that series. I also like the optical viewfinder, which this model doesn't have, but I can live without that because then I have changeable lenses, and that's very important for me. I shoot with X100 as well, but one of the old models that has exactly the same sensor as my XE Model 1, the first model of this. So all in all, I think the upgrade is quite important, and I'm considering very much to do that change to upgrade this camera to the X E5. So what will you do? Will you upgrade if you have the XE4 to the XE5, or if you have an older model, will you upgrade that one to the new XE5? Please leave your comments below, and also please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on this video. Thank you very much for this time, and bye for now.